complete. Sunday spotlights, here it's a treat. Tombi's chilling, the vibes are right. Let's talk small streamers and shine some light about creators we know and love. They make the content we can't get it enough of. The grind of being small can really be tough. So Sunday we show love. As we build our community and family, making space for the ones who are like me. But this is more than marks and they're more than creators. I call them friends, now I'll see you later. Spotlight, Sunday spotlight. Spotlight, Sunday spotlight. Spotlight, Sunday spotlight. Spotlight, Sunday spotlight. About Christ wars, we know we love. And make the content we can't get enough of. The grind of being small can really be tough. So Sunday we show love. As we build our community and family, making space for the ones who are like me. But this is more than marks and they're more than creators. I call them friends, now I'll see you later. Spotlight, Sunday spotlight. Spotlight, Sunday spotlight. Spotlight, Sunday spotlight. Sunday spotlight. Sunday spotlight. Spotlight. Sunday spotlight. Spotlight, Sunday spotlight. Spotlight, Sunday spotlight.
We are live once again. Thank you very much indeed for joining me, Tombi, on the Tombi channel for the Sunday Spotlight, which is essentially my give back to the community for all of the goodwill and karma that I've received on my channel, especially growing. And we highlight other small creators and all other small channels and share them with the wider audience. Now, why is my channel showing on screen? That'll be the first. Ah, there we go, American Ninja. How you doing, brother? It's good to see you. It's good to see you, my friend. Jack. We got plenty of people in chat already, so I'll just fly through and say hello to everybody in chat. We got Major Zap. Good to see you, brother. I was playing Green Hell with Major Zap and Steel Leg of History. I'm very yellow today, ain't I? It's like the camera's decided to overcompensate on colours. I'm very yellow. But myself, Major Zap, Steel Leg of History, very good content creators. You go check them out. All of their links will be pinned into the chat after. We were playing Green Hell last night, which is actually quite a good survival game. And you can die from like 15 million different ways. And it's crazy. It's all good fun. Jack Tarlad's in the chat as well. How you doing, Jack? Good to see you, my friend. Ryo! Morning, of course. Obviously, it's late afternoon, early evening in the UK, but we are live all the way around the world. So whether you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Kick has gone down again, which is weird. So I'm going to have to check that setting after the stream. And of course, we're live on Rumble as well. So if you're on any of those platforms and you're about and you're just lurking, just say hello, and I'll say hello back. Galadorn, good to see you as well, my friend. Happy to see you. Happy to see you. And the Eclectic Goat as well is in the house. Another solid streamer who is on her way to that magical first 500 subs over on YouTube. So pop in and give her a bit of a follow. Let's go down. Let's keep on going. Who next? We've got Davey Verse in the house as well. Davey, good to see you, my friend. Davey is jumping into lurk mode, which is pretty good. And I did ask, on the intro, because the intro is every 2 seconds a different streamer that we've either looked at, we know of, friends of the channel and stuff like that. Almost all of them small creators, small streamers. So at the start, I said, see if you can spot any of your favorite creators. And I do believe Jack might have spotted himself. Hey, I know that guy. Indeed. Steve, good to see you, fella. Good to see you. And of course, then we've got American Ninja in the house as well. Good to see you, my friend. Happy days. Hope your Sunday is going well. Yeah, Sunday's not going too badly. Unfortunately, it's Monday tomorrow, and it's a lot sooner to be Monday for me than most other people. And I've fed the wife. Made a nice white wine, garlic, cream, mushrooms, chicken. Superb. Felt stuffed after eating it, even though I didn't eat a lot. But the problem is, when you're making a rich cream sauce with cream cheese and garlic and onions and whatever, it becomes very, very sickly, very, very rich. So you can only eat so much of it. John, the problematic white guy, who heads up one of the biggest Discord servers that I know, and I definitely need to spend some time with him. So let's see if we can sort out Discord this week for you, mate. We'll set a goal of this week and get it all cracked, all the notifications sorted. Steve, Green Hell Zone sounds like a Sonic level. Yeah. I mean, certainly you get turned inside out enough on that game. But yeah, you want to have a look at the stream last night. It's probably a game that you would actually enjoy, Steve. But everything can kill you, especially when you start walking around and all you hear is and then you get bitten by a snake. It kind of sucks. And you go insane as well. You start imagining tribesmen. I hope everyone is well today. John, good to see you. Good to see you. So I got a Mongoose is in the house as well. Thank you very much indeed for joining. Right, okay, so we're almost 10 minutes in. This stream, what I want to do, I want to focus on some small creators that I had a pleasure of jumping on a stream with. So Dreaming with Tabitha had a celebration stream. I can just hear Tam being attacked by the dog downstairs. All you hear every now is, ah! I shouldn't laugh because obviously if then Tam watches, she's going to come up and clock me run. But just every now and again, it's hilarious when I just hear this, bah! As she gets eaten. So one of the recent streams that Dreaming with Tabitha did was her celebration stream for monetization over on YouTube. And she had invited a whole panel of artists, creators, comic book artists, makeup artists, and various different people. Now, every single one of us, we're not big content creators and not massive in any rights whatsoever. And I thought it would be a good opportunity because there's a list of people that obviously I talked to that evening, all very enjoyable people to talk and discuss things with. I thought we would spend a session just going through some of their stuff. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people that we're going to pop through and have a look at some of their stuff. Some of their names you are going to 100% recognize. Other members on this list you might not know, but that's the whole point in this show, it's the Sunday Spotlight, where we're just taking the opportunity to look at new streamers and creators, even if they're old streamers and old creators. One of the key things that we always look for and we always discuss is anyone below 5,000 subs. That's what this Spotlight is all for, is to get you to that next milestone, whether it's the 5,000. Whether it's 1,000, whether it's 500, whether even it's 100 subs, it really doesn't matter. Your size means size means nothing. Jesus, ladies. size doesn't mean anything in this arena if you're below 5,000. I will shout out someone with 2 subs to 4,999. I tend to not do many people above 5,000 because the focus should be on small creators. When you get into the lines of 5,000, your content is starting to be picked up by more and more people. So for me, it's all about the smaller end of the scale. And whether you're on Rumble, Kick, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, the platform of your streaming choice doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. That's why we like to shout out everybody. And American Ninja is a perfect example of someone who's rapidly getting up towards the good numbers over on Kick, but has helped me massively in terms of collating some of the guys on the platforms. I do stream too, but I don't frequent often enough. And I think we've all got to be mindful of the fact that some of these platforms exist and there's really good creators on these platforms that might not necessarily be on your favorite. So the idea is shout out everybody, no matter what. Right, okay, let me bring up Maria's link first. Right, Shero Screeno. I did just see something from Eclectic Goat there. Eclectic Goat hit 313 this weekend. Not huge, but a vast increase over the last 6 months, and I'm happy. And that is a perfect. I mean, the thing is that you look at mine. I've been very, very fortunate to get up to 1,000 just after the year of streaming. Now, the reason why I would say I was lucky is because I had opportunities with the likes of Nina, was streaming with her, and I just so happened to knock against some bigger content creators. So I was really, really lucky. Any streamer knows. You're right, Osaka-chan. How you doing? It's good to see you. Thank you very much indeed for joining. And Mappy Man's Retro Channel. Happy Sunday to you as well over on Rumble. It's good to see you. One of the things when you're looking at your growth as a content creator, you will always have these people that you see their numbers skyrocket, absolutely skyrocket. And a lot of that I would actually say is down to luck of being in the right place, right time, with the right content, with the right audience. But there's so many people on these platforms, so many people watching. You will 100% find people interested in whatever you are presenting. Whether you're presenting something about TV, film, it looks like someone's joined me in Discord. Let's go find out who it is. Major Zap! How you doing, brother? How you doing, Major Zap? Good. I was just making the point that when it comes to growth, it doesn't matter what you are presenting in front of people, because there's so many people on these platforms. There's always someone to watch it, and that's what I found. I mean, my numbers slowed down for a bit, then they speed up, then they slow down again. But to be honest, as long as my trend over 3 months, 6 months is a positive trend, how fast it goes up is irrelevant to me, because what it does show to me is that people are enjoying my content, the numbers are not going down, and gradually more and more people are coming around to enjoying the Tombi content. And it probably goes the same for anybody else. I mean, Major Zap, how have you found your growth? I mean, how long have you been streaming for? Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to send you, Major Zap, I'm going to send you a link because no one obviously can hear you because you're in Discord at the minute. It doesn't come through to EV Mux because I'm going direct. Yeah, Muxy. So I normally leave myself in the channel just to see if anyone wants to come in. So I'm just going to message you with the link. By all means, come and join me, mate. Come and join me. Yeah, let's bring him in. You're right, guys. It's fine. It's fine. Zappy has 0 volume check. Yeah, we're on it. We're sorting it out. I'm glad you did say it because, in fact, even Yanni said it as well. She says, Yanni, sorry I'm lurking, but wanted to let you know that the stream isn't picking up Discord audio. You're on it. Disregard. Lol. Yeah, so if I pipe Discord through, you'll probably end up hearing me twice. I'll probably do that for next time, and then just cut myself out. But we'll bring Major Zap in to the chat as well. So what I'm going to do, whilst we wait for Major Zap to join us, let me just alter the size of this. Major Zap is in the house. I tell you what, let's drop out. Let's hide that. Let's bring in Major Zap. Major Zap should be able to hear us now. Assuming that he can hear me.
I can.
Cool. Right. I tell you what, I'm gonna drop out the Discord because I can hear you twice. There we go. Testing comms with Major Zap.
Check 1 2.
1 2 1 2. Loud and clear. How me? It's amazing when you start going back into Armed Forces speak. Armed Forces speak. Yeah, so what we were saying, what Major Zap was saying is Major Zap's been streaming now for 4 years. And let me bring that up now. And let me resize it. I want to resize it. So let's go frame height. Let's go 300. Let's squeeze it down a bit. We're doing it live, people. We're doing it live. There we go.
Okay, we'll do it live. What do you mean? What do you mean? Sting will play us out. What does that mean? Sting will play us out.
Indeed. Right, there we go. Perfect. So chat's going to come in now. Major Zap's here on the case. Yeah. So you were saying you've been streaming for 4 years. Growth has been slow, but you're okay with that. And if it ever spontaneously exploded, you would be happy to cope with that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And I'm of the same opinion as well, because at the end of the day, I play video games in the evening. I play video games with the wife. I chat with the wife. I chat with friends. I play games with friends. You right, Toasty? How you doing? Yes, we finally caught up on chat. Bishop's opening. Hail to you. Mirden, not hearing, but you should be able to hear him now. And of course, Toasty. Toasty, if possible, make sure you stay to the end, because you might find yourself on the outro. And Osaka-chan, you might find yourself on the outro as well.
I stream, I play the games. I just stream to share what I'm doing and share the love of it. And, just like, hey, I'm already gaming. Might as well just do a stream.
And that is precisely what I was trying to get at. I mean, at the end of the day, I use video games as just, not necessarily say the escape, but certainly I use video games to chill out in the evening.
Yeah. And share your love with other people of, your interest in your hobbies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what this is all about. Because it doesn't just have to be video games, because some people aren't just doing video games. Some people are doing leather crafting. Some people are doing graphic art, like Art of Dominique.
Yeah.
For example.
Exactly.
And then reading comics, like Comics Dad.
Yep.
Different those are just examples that come to my mind. Yarn Witch with the, knitting and different things like that. And then who else? Mini Fox TV. With her handpan drum, different things and stuff like that. So it's just whatever you're interested in. This is what it's all about, sharing, ultimately.
Yeah. So, and you're hitting the nail on the head with, there's so many different subjects, so many different things. If you have got a passion, or you just want to discuss things,
Yeah.
then all you need to do is just put it out there to the world. Because believe it or not, I like my coding, I like my gaming, I like my PC builds, I like talking nerd stuff. I like music massively. Give me anything AI related. There's so many different subjects that I could create and make a kind of like a stream over. But
Yeah.
I'm not the only one. And
Absolutely not.
This is the fucking excuse my language, but this is the hilarious thing about content creating. Now, a lot of people will say, "Oh, if you didn't start content creation 10 years ago, you've missed the boat." That's not the case.
Oh, hell no. No.
That
Because
is not the
actually
case.
right now,
Is the growth.
it's white hot.
Oh.
People don't realize, because there are certain platforms and applications that their future is, unsure and things like that. And there's other platforms. So, I mean, we have this here to share whatever we want to, our thoughts, our minds, our whatever, being a community ultimately.
Yeah.
Finding the bigger part of us.
Osaka. No, he didn't. No, he did not. I'll have to check it out. Or unless he did. John, send me a link. If you've got a link to Osaka's new tune, just let me know, mate. So the first content creator I wanted to bring to everybody's attention was Maria. Now, sadly, because family turned up, I wouldn't say sadly because it's nice to see family, especially my younger brother. But because my brother turned up on Friday night late and left at like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, I was actually going to be doing an art stream with Maria, but sadly I had to cancel it because I was absolutely shattered in the afternoon. I couldn't focus on anything. So I am going to rearrange to see if I can spend some time with Maria, join on a stream with her, because she's so lovely. On the Dreaming Tabitha stream, get to see some of her art and things like that. But she is so nice of an individual, and I was really, really appreciative when obviously she reached out and said, "Do you want to jump onto an art stream? Just whatever you want to be drawing, whatever you want to do." So Maria is I would say the way I'm going to start structuring the Sunday spotlights is we're going to have the first creator of the day, and that's where we're going to spend most of our time. And then we'll bounce through the other individuals. But this is kind of like, so everybody that you see on today's stream are mostly going to be art-related or some form of makeup artist, comic book artist, writers, you name it. Osaka-chan can't speak. Lol. Wait, do I see crochet in her description? Eclectic Goat says. Yes. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop in Maria's Linktree link for you. And on her Linktree link, obviously you'll find access to her YouTube, DeviantArt, wishlist, her crochet Instagram, some podcast-related stuff, storytelling blog and art portfolio, and a best of geeky crochet. We're going to bounce into her YouTube, where you'll find plenty of... I wonder why it's... Aha! There we go. That's a bit better. People can see everything now. Let me zoom in there. Okay, cool. So Maria's YouTube... YouTubium. There's Maria's YouTube link. I'll just blap that up on screen. Yeah, so Unlocking Lore is her channel name. Welcome to the Unlocking Lore Live and the Geeky Crochet channel. Art live streams, storytelling live streams, and behind the scenes of great works of art, or to hear from the wells of wisdom. Like, share, subscribe, and obviously you've got some more of her links. But her content is superb. I love it. So if we have a look at her most recent one, which sadly I had to miss, which I'm kind of gutted about. I am kind of about. So let's just mute it for a second, because she carried on doing some of the drawings with regards to watercolors and the dragons. So when we were discussing on Dreaming with Tabitha's channel on her art stream, what Tabitha does is actually superb. So she will have random dice rolls for different suggestions of what the panel are going to draw or how to alter the drawing. And we all end up having a dragon in a snowy environment, streamers, and a block of cheese, and a few other things. Random. But one of the things that Maria was going to do was to do some watercolors. Now, I've always been fascinated with watercolors. Now, the last time I used watercolors, I was probably about 7, maybe 8. Didn't properly understand the whole concept of blending colors together. I mean, I came about in art a lot later on, so my art really did take off, I would say, when I got to GCSE level. And I was one of the few people that could use biro pens to actually draw with. And I found quite a lot of success using biro as my method of drawing. OG, good to see you. And Rick, brother, good to see you as well. And certainly watercolors was always one of those things that I would have loved to get involved with. My graphics tablet, so I use Clip Studio Art. Clip Studio Art is actually a really, really good program. Very, very similar in many ways to Adobe products, but it does have the various different pen styles, coloring, paintbrushes, whatever, and I can do watercolor with it. Now, with the way that Maria's colored in this, I really would love to see how her brain works in terms of like bringing some of these colors together, the dark areas, the shadowing, and things like that. Because I would love to be able to do something similar with my graphics tablet and Clip Studio Art. I'm actually looking. Do you know what? I'm actually looking for a new graphics tablet. Now, the one that I've got isn't bad. It's a 16-inch tablet, perfect. Does allow me to draw with it. But they've just come out with a 24-inch version. 24-inch 4K. So I'm just going to share this on screen. So they've got this Artist Pro. So I use an XP pen, graphics tablet, perfect. Not cheap, but does what it needs to do. This thing, 24 inches, that is phenomenal, but it's 4K as well. So there's a lot more resolution there to use, and the colors are all fine. And it's got the little detachable, because the one thing that mine's got is got this kind of like remote built into my graphics tablet. That's the kind of tablet that supports pressure sense of pen. Yeah, it does. Mine does as well. All of the XP pens respond to sensitivity, and they've got plenty of different ones, Steve. So you've got everything from 22. Let me zoom in for you, mate. They've got everything from a 22-inch down to the 13 inches and whatever. Mine's the 16, but it's got, I think, close to 20, 30 different sensitivity levels, if not more. Her dragon art is really, really good. Yeah, it's fantastic. It is fantastic. Oh my God, how did I miss you slipping in? EO, what? Did I miss EO slipping in as well? EO, it's good to see her. EO's, if you want to, I'm not saying you have to, guys, but if you're a content creator, just drop your links into chat, guys. Jack, you drop yours. EO, drop yours. Osaka, if someone can grab Osaka's link for me. John, if you can grab Osaka's, you can drop Osaka's. Drop your own. Drop Discord. OG, Eclectic Go. Just drop your channel's stuff. Cunning Stance in the house as well. How you doing, brother? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Sorry, Major Zap. Obviously, I'm just freaking talking away here.
For what? No, you're good, man.
But let me bounce back to yeah, because
You're all good.
do you know what? Do you know what? This is freaking hilarious.
I'm enjoying myself. I'm sitting there looking at what you're looking at, going, just kind of observing it.
The the wife gets fucking wound up on some streams because I can just talk and talk.
Nah, you're good.
If there's something that pops up, I can talk and talk. But yeah, Maria is fantastic. I love her. I love her content. Love the style that she uses. I'm going to try and organize a drawing session, so hopefully we can revisit. Yeah, let me grab yours, Osaka. There we go. Yep, drop all the links, guys. Drop all the links. Oh, I wonder why that popped up. Why has that popped up again? Weird. I don't want that one. Go away. Go away. What's going on?
And one thing that I think is important, as you take the journey as a content creator, to always to make sure that you reimagine yourself along the journey.
Yes.
The way you present yourself, your branding.
Correct.
Work on that over time and just get better and better and better with it. And eventually you'll find something that just is the staple that just sticks. But other than that, always keep creating, never stop inventing and reinventing yourself, especially.
Thank you, sir. May I have another? Thank you, sir. May I have another? Thank you, sir. May I have another?
What the was that a blurb?
That was a blurb, sir.
I couldn't even see it.
I couldn't see it, but I could hear it.
I'm going to bring it to the top. I'm sat there and thinking, what? What? Yes, blurbs are enabled. Blurbs are enabled. You wankers. Spanky bum. Yes, Steve. Spanky bum. That's what it's all about. I wanted to find this one here specifically for Eclectic Goten if Yanni is lurking, because obviously Maria does her crochet as well. So let's skippy-doo-dah through a little bit. Yeah, she does her crocheting.
This is a special kind of decrease, apparently. So it says, note, to work 6-stitch decrease, okay, insert your yarn into the next available.
And she knows her stuff as well, which is great. But coming back to your point, you have got to take periods reflection to look at your content, look and see how it's doing, look at the analytics. I mean, this is why I started to look at music and extending game original soundtracks, because it wasn't something I'd done on the channel. I've seen it being very successful in driving engagement to your channel, and I love my game music and my soundtracks anyway. So why not see if I can extend 6 of my favorite most recent game tunes that I've played, and then put them out there and see how it's gone.
I'm actually working on that myself.
Do you know what? Freaking hilarious. So release 6 different tunes, each gone from 2 minutes or 3 minutes up to 30 minutes each. So the idea is each one is extended to 30 minutes, no longer. And there's 1,000 or 1,200 views on those 6 already.
Flaccid penis.
And because
hold on a second, I have to step on that one blurb for a second. It's flaccid, not flaccid.
Flaccid.
Okay. Anyway,
we're just gonna go backwards, because in
anyway
in the UK we speak. I was just about to say the Queen's English, and it will always be the Queen's English.
Right. But it was just a little tangent, real quick. That blurb But yeah,
Yeah, I've also just made that a little bit bigger so everybody can see the blurb coming in. Thank you very much indeed for the blurb. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. What is the best game soundtrack and why is it Doom Eternal? Do you know what? I got really upset with Doom Eternal
yeah,
because I extended 3 tunes from Doom Eternal, create the videos and everything, and the problem was they got it got immediately taken down. Couldn't upload them because they get DMCA'd from
right. So that's the thing. That's my next point was
ID.
on making the music. So with all of the tools we have available now, as an example, Suno, as one of the examples. Plus, there's many, many more out there. That what I've been playing with is taking like my thoughts of a game, a description of the game, and and then creating new songs based off what the game's about.
Yeah.
Something like that, and releasing those, which is a whole new art form.
It
It's
is.
like it makes you think about the game differently.
Well, the other thing to think of with that, whilst we're watching Maria do some crochet, so I really hope, guys, that you pop across and give Maria some love. The really good thing with creating your own music based off games that you've played, you've enjoyed, it harks back to the CDs we used to get from films, which is music created and inspired by XYZ film.
Yeah.
It wasn't in the film, but it was inspired by it. And games are no different. I did just see a message from Osaka-chan. Tombi, I write my stories and music for my vids. I have heard that you're quite talented. Might work on a news skit with John as a comedy, but we are not sure. No, you are sure because you've already started discussing it with John. Do it. Things evolve over time, and this is one of the things that myself and Major Zap said earlier. Things evolve over time. Things improve. Your way of delivery improves. The way you interact with people improves. When I first started content creating, I was anxious all the time, being in front of a camera. Didn't want to go live. I didn't want to talk to people properly. Really standoffish. But over the course of 3 months, that disappeared.
Yeah.
The way I interact with people improved. Some of the quality of the content therefore improved with it. And every day's a school day. This is another thing. Every day's a school day. Different people do things differently. I do it one way. Major Dap does it a different way. But every now and again, we'll do things very, very similar. Learn from other people. See what they're doing. See how you can improve your stuff. One of the things that I want to do with mine is kind of like go towards a better paneled layout for my streams rather than just having the full game and then me just superimposed over the top of it, overlaid.
Yeah.
What I want to do is probably break it down into a more kind of like this style where top left you'll have me, middle you'll have the game, we'll have chat down the right hand side. So say Major Zap wasn't there, the chat would be up there. Then you have the kind of like blurbs and everything down bottom right hand corner. That's what I'm slowly moving my self towards, because things like Twitch, certainly Twitch, Rumble, Kick, most of the audiences respond better to those kind of like content creators rather than just game and superimpose. Not saying it's wrong, but it's just another way of looking to improve. He's right. It's good to see you, mate. Good song.
One of the other ways that you could also do, sorry to interrupt.
No, you go for it.
Is there are things that make the streams interactive to where your chat can take over your keyboard or your mouse or your controller. Things like that are also something you want to look into implementing in your content creation, because it makes it, if you're really into the interactive aspect, go that route.
Yep, totally agree. So this is Maria's DeviantArt site as well. So you'll find all of this in her link tree. I don't know what she's knitting, actually. I don't think she said what she's knitting. She could. Yes. Osaka-chan. I think she is knitting a Dragon's head. Interesting. What else have we got? Instagram as well. So she's got her link for her Instagram. So if you use Instagram, I don't use Instagram. I'm not hip and I'm not young enough anymore. Cutting stunt. No TikTok love. Yes. What a shame. Tombi, as I missed the opening of the show, did you get time to modify the theme song towards Shatter Me like we discussed? No, not yet. I had to do the outro first. So I spent most of my time doing the outro rather than the intro. But there will be a couple of changes coming soon. But that's the beauty of using some of the tools that we've got, because it's a lot easier to regenerate things. And of course, then you've got the best of View album. Then you've got the best of Geeky Crochet. Now, you can spend so much time in this. I mean, so much time. Look at some of this some of this stuff that she's made. I mean, little boy rabbit. Oh, hiya, say. If this isn't a content creator you can get behind... Oh, music! And the question is that going to be Obi-Wan? Can't be Obi-Wan. Look at his red lightsaber. Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, I would love to be able to crochet, and we've actually said quite often that I'm just going to let the cat out. We've said quite often about Yanni doing streams where she invites people onto her stream so she can teach them to kind of like crochet. I think there's a massive knocking hats down. There's a massive opportunity to see it and to present those kind of things. Oh, mate. Right, okay. Tell me, you think that was Dooku? Oh, it could have been, actually. Could have been Dooku. Tell me, guys, what's this from? What's this from? Her crocheting is really good. Really, really good. It's fantastic. I guess less idiot kids will be Minecrafting themselves, doing stupid challenges with TikTok gone. Yeah, and that is the case. That is from D&D. I have the Beholder. Mate, there's so many good things in this. I mean, look at that. Very cute, guys. This is a content creator you can massively get behind. So, again, I'll drop Maria's link in chat. Pop across and give her some love, because she definitely has earned it. Wow. I don't know why it creates a new screen every time I link something. Crazy. Right. Maria's link. Perfect. Right. The next person I'm going to bring up is Dani, who I also met on the same stream. Now, Dani has been a makeup artist for the best part of 20-odd years plus. Destiny Bears says, TikTok not banned here. More is the... yeah, I mean, the thing is, they should just ban TikTok everywhere, to be honest. Because TikTok is just full of fucking idiots. But then... Yeah, you say that. I mean, there's the Chinese spyware access portion of it, which is probably more the reason why it's been banned. Kids are idiots, but people are idiots on any fucking platform. TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, I mean, they're everywhere. So getting banned just falls into the censorship aspect and the limitizing of free speech. But certainly, if you were to ban it purely based on the spyware aspect, fine. National security issue.
So here's an interesting thing you say about the banning part. Okay. Even people are griping about it getting banned, but it
Okay.
like if you're using the platform, I've used the platform,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been banned on that platform many a times
Yeah.
for putting my own videos out that have nothing to, just they're game related or whatever, something in there they didn't like. So they took the video down. I fought it, brought the video back up, and then I was like,
Yep.
no, it's not worth it.
Yep.
So it's just,
Yeah.
I say good riddance.
Yeah, Osaka-chan's correct. But your phone is listening to you constantly, even when you poo. So when you go to the toilet, your phone is spying on you. Even when you turn it off, it's still spying on you. There's devices, everything spies on everybody. There's ways of getting data. When Christ, I can probably run a script off my router to rudimentally look at ranges to target and find out how close objects are.
And there's easier ways than that.
I mean, you're beamforming. I mean, the thing is that every device, you've got your mobile phone. Most people carry their mobile phone around. So you are transmitting, you are receiving, sending data. So I know where you are in your house. And most routers these days are beamformed array networked anyway. Yeah. So, yeah, everything listens. Everything listens.
Yeah, and there's easier way than that. It's called social engineering, basically.
It is.
If somebody says something, like I was watching something earlier, and this person says, "Oh, my brother does this. This is their company." Okay, thanks for the info. Yep. I can go look up your brother's company. Got your brother's name. Now I'm going to reverse search your brother's name, find out who you are, find you. Done. Thanks.
Ref is actually fucking true here. Ref says, to be fair, the Chinese are kind of jealous that we get to poo on the loo.
That's funny.
Right, okay. So Dani over at Comics and Everything. Absolutely phenomenal makeup artist. So definitely go and check out her stuff. And about Dani, hey there, nerdlings. My name is Dani. Sadly, I think that her surname is Sonkazy, but I may not be accurate on that one. Licensed cosmetologist, yeah, I was also correct. And registered super nerd, and this is Comics and Everything. Once a week, I post a video about whatever nerdy nonsense I'm geeking out about. Don't worry, I've done all the hard work for you, and I go live once a week with some of my favorite people. Make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified whenever I drop a new episode. Leave me some likes and comments if you like the content I'm putting out. If you would like to request a breakdown on a character or nerdy subject, see a list of the products I'm using, get sneak peeks, outtakes and more, then check out our Patreon. Member of the Red 5 Network, follow Comics and all on all socials. There's some links, and there's certainly plenty of links there, IMDb and everything in between. But, so Dani was on the Dreaming with Tabitha's art session as well. And her contribution to it, and I'm going to bring this up actually.
She said makeup artist, right?
To turn herself into a dragon.
Okay.
Fucking hilarious and skilled. I was like, we were laughing. We were laughing throughout, especially when she put kind of like netting on her hair.
Yeah,
because her hair suddenly disappeared, and Tabitha thought she had shaved her hair off. I mean, she's looking like a. I referenced the fact that she looks like she should be robbing a jail. But it was just the commentary from Tabitha, who actually genuinely.
Those nets are not those nets. They're not comfortable. They suck.
Yeah, chopped her hair off. Proper method acting. So let's skip through. So she's getting there. There's some of the pictures we were drawing. Where is Dani's finishing touches? About here. Cutting Stones, how you doing, Robert? Over on the Rumble. Have another like. Thank you very much indeed.
She does a lot of applied.
Yep.
I do the special effects, prosthetics.
And we also taken the piss out of her because her hands went blue. Looked like she had been jerking her for Smurf.
Oh, hello. What have you got there? Go away. Come on. Go. No. Out.
Oh, I'll be back in a second. I just need to sort something. No, you can go away as well. Go away. One of the cats has decided to bring in some bacon from outside.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. No, go away. And you're all banned. Sorry, chat. Oh.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland and Canada and Mexico. They say I believe in Joe Hendry.
Thank you very much indeed for the blurb. Yeah, so we'd cleared out any of the stuff that's going off and meat and stuff, throw it out. But clearly one of them has managed to get into the bin outside, so at some point I'm going to have to go to clear that up. But yeah, Yanni had just jumped into the window and then dropped a full freaking slice of bacon. As if to say, look, Dad, I got food. And then was very upset when I picked it up and threw it away. Very upset. Little cowbag. Right, okay, let's go back to Dani. Yeah, so Dani is... Let me grab Dani's link. Share this one. And so you'll find Dani on YouTube. And you'll find Dani over on Twitter as well. All right, let's drop that one. I wonder why it generates another image every time. It's weird. I've got the chat, social stream chat up, and every time I drop a link into comments, it generates a new screen for it. It's weird. Okay, next one, really quickly as I can do. Because we've got another one. So Eric's going to be next. Then we've got 1, 2, 3. 3 more after Eric. So next one, Eric Hodson at the Dreaded Dinosaur. Make pop culture great again. His skill when it comes to drawing is a comic book artist. Let's just go for that. He's a comic book artist. Writer, creates his own stuff, but I'm gobsmacked at the speed at which people can generate these things. Obviously, he's a professional, but it's still mind-blowing. I'm going to see if I can find it. Where is it? It's got to be there. Absolutely unbelievably talented artist.
Say her name and she appears.
We believe in the Yanni.
We believe in the yarn witch. We believe in the yarn witch.
Yeah, so just on screen now. So there's his dragon. He's got Huzzah, can we go home now? I'm cold. He's throwing party streamers with his cigar and a block of cheese that's frozen. And then Tabitha, he actually drew Tabitha as well. Crazy skill. Absolute crazy skill. Tombi's been training the cat to take bacon on moss doorsteps. It's not going well. No, they keep on bringing it back, mate. Keep on bringing it back. But yeah, so Dreaded Dinosaur, a.k.a. Eric, comic book artist and writer. And let me drop in his link for his Square site as well. Take the opportunity to pop in and see some of the stuff that he's got. And if I go across to that now, So then you've got his featured products, Godzilla. And then a lot of his drawings and the stuff that he's been involved with. And then you've got his webtoons. And his webtoons are actually awesome as well. So let's zoom into this. So you've got various different webtoons. So if we went for his Ready Fight, you then see his webtoon, which you can then obviously read for free. And he does all of the story, all of the art. Flabbergasted at this skill. So Eric's webtoons. So let me add this into chat as well. There's his webtoon link, guys. Pop across, give him some love. Right. Okay. Next person that we're going to look at is someone that frequents our streams quite often, and we all know him well. Is the stunning and brave Megatron. Of course, stunning and brave Megatron, I was on that stream with as well. He was on the same stream with me, Tabitha, and everybody else. He's got some serious skill. Now, the one thing, I'm bloody slow. When it comes to art, I'm really, really slow these days because I can't churn it out as fast as I used to. My wrist, arm can't cope with it. Plus, I've been out of practice for 20 odd years while I was in the armed forces and just haven't drawn that often. But the speed at which Megatron can not only draw it, but then color it in fully, I just flabbergasted at how quick he can do it. Really flabbergasted. So he's got his a lot of his content he will link into chat. Especially over on Twitter. So you will find a lot of his stuff there. But you've also got his YouTube channel. So let me jump onto that as well. And I'm going to drop both. And he's done some drawings for Yarn Witch as well. Stunning and brave Megatron. So yeah, he did do a image for Yanni as well, which was great. Yeah, please do check his stuff out. Let me throw this one up on stream. Now, every now and again, obviously, some of his camera does go very pixelated. Now, that's probably one of either resolution for streaming at or resolution for capturing, whether it's his webcam. So definitely, if I was Stunning and Brave, I would look at seeing if we can get a better camera. We want to see what you're doing because what you're doing is absolutely phenomenal, but we can only make out probably half of the image at any one time, which is a shame, and it doesn't do your art justice. So if I was to give one bit of advice to Stunning and Brave, is work out what the pixelation is being caused by, whether it's the camera, whether it's the capture resolution, whether it's the streaming resolution or the bitrate being streamed at. Work on whatever one. I'm quite happy to jump on a Discord chat with you and we'll go through it all. But the skill is there. I just want to see more of it. And if we move on, I mean, this was 2.5 hours. So this is 2.5 hours into a drawing. And you can see Stitch, you can see the various other characters being filled in. And they're being filled in with skill. Absolute skill. It's undeniable skill. Shadowing on the characters. You can see the blending of the colors on the screen. Fantastic. Might also be a system. Tombi's laptop. Tombi laptops can bottleneck easily. Yeah, it could be, but it will be something very, very simple for this. Because if you're just streaming a webcam, that doesn't cost massive amounts of CPU power. It doesn't cost massive amounts of CPU power. So you'll be able to work out what it is in the chain of events. You start off with your webcam, what resolution it's running at. Okay. Where am I piping it to? It's going into OBS. Okay. What is OBS's? In fact, he's on StreamYard right now. So the chances are he's on 720p if he's not paying for the higher privileges. And guessing because the logo's in the top right is a 720p stream. So he could be outputting 1080p to StreamYard, but StreamYard's gimping him. There could be a lot of different things. Joe Rosie is 65 subs from 1K. Horny Alf, drop a link into chat, mate. Drop a link into chat. So starting with Brave Megatron, I'm going to drop his Twitter. So there's his Twitter. Let's get rid of that. And obviously, I've dropped his YouTube. But I'll do it again just in case I forgot. Comics Dad, how you doing, brother? Comics Dad, cough. You might be on the outro. Cough. Stick around. Stick around. His camera is 1 frame per century at 120 resolution. Yeah, there's definitely something there. So Horny Alf has just dropped in Joe Rosie's link there. So let's just pop across and let's just pop across. Real Joe Rosie. I'm pretty sure I should be subbed. Yeah, I thought so. So she is 64 subs. So it's going down all the time. So 64 subs away from that first 1,000. So yeah, definitely pop across, give her a like, a share, and a follow. Nice and sweet character, nice and sweet person, plays video games, plays a lot with Beardo and the Geeks and Gamers crew. So pop across, give her some. Smoothie DJ, hey Lord, just driving home from seeing my family. See you in a few. Not a problem, mate. You look after yourself. Drive safely, Smooth. Drive safely, mate. Comics Dad, sorry I'm late. You're never late. We don't have lateness or early on this channel. You just come when you're free. Sorry I'm late. With ByteDance not allowed to do business in the UK, in the US, tight now. I have spent all morning getting acquainted with DaVinci Resolve. CapCut was my editor of choice, but not anymore. Now, for me, I'm Adobe Premiere, but when I'm helping people like The Oldest Gamer, because a lot of people use DaVinci Resolve instead, I'll flip-flop between and do an example in Adobe and then an example in DaVinci Resolve. Both excellent bits of software. And DaVinci Resolve, for the free version, you get to do a lot with it.
You get a powerhouse for the free version, you really do.
Yeah.
You really even get color grading, too.
Yep.
They just released color grading and advanced their audio library. There's a lot of new tools for this year in the free Resolve version.
Because of my work, I use a lot of Adobe products, and hence it comes with the territory. That's why
I just like the Fusion panel in DaVinci. The Fusion panel is so amazing. I love it.
Yep. Osaka-chan says, Comics Dad, try Wondershare Filmora. There we go. Thank you for sharing.
Do the free stuff from them. Don't get the purchase package. They've actually done some dirt to a bunch of people over the past.
Oh dear. Comics Dad, oh yeah, it's a little overwhelming, but with as little editing as I actually need to do with my stuff, it definitely serves a purpose. Yeah, that's why my OBS, if I'm doing shorts from OBS, that's why I stream a vertical version of my stream over to a different channel. Because then if I need to create a short, I just download that video locally, chop it to where I need it. And because it's all laid out the right way, it's done 90% of the work for me. I just need to chop it up.
But there is a creator, though. His name is Casey Ferris, and he actually has a free course on learning Crash Course DaVinci Resolve. If anybody's interested, go watch his stuff and then learn that from them.
We've got 2 more to do. We're going to fly through, but the next one is obviously Mozamboni, who I had the pleasure of meeting for the first time on Tabitha's stream. Founding member of the GCA as well, so we focused on GCA on one of the previous episodes. But Mozamboni, is also a solid chap. Not much there to see, but if you go in and have a look at some of his gaming streams are there. Let me post his link. Mozamboni he's a very nice chap, guys. I like his content, and he's very, very easy to understand, engages with you every step of the way. He does like his games. And of course, he plays a lot of games with the rest of the GCA crew and more. So, yeah. Pop in and see Mozamboni as well. Now, his channel is currently on 92 subscribers. So, if we can get him up to 100, that would be fantastic. And try and get him up to 100 today. Let's go for a surprise for him. And lastly, the last person that was on the stream with Tabitha and myself was Dr. Rachel Lindbergh. But her channel, Outer Line Crafting. Hello, my name is Rachel, and I like to craft nerdy stuff. I work with everything from fabrics to paints to metal to foam. Well, you get the idea. A lot of inspiration for what I craft comes from movies, TV shows, books, or any other sources I can get my little hands on. I love teaching people how to make different kinds of art, and hopefully this channel will inspire some of you to make your own art. If you want to see some girl making cosplay costumes and props or regular art pieces, then check out a few of the videos and see what catches your eye. Absolutely fantastic. So let's just click on some of her stuff. I'm going to beam up this one while I link. Let's go there. Let's start it off there. Melike, how you doing? Yeah, how the... yeah, you're hitting the nerve... can't speak. How the fuck is Mo at 92? That's criminally low. But the same could be said for Nerdy Neo. There's so many good creators that are just criminally undersubbed. And that's why I deliberately try and raise awareness. You're right, Melike. How you doing, sweetheart? That's why I deliberately try and raise awareness to all of these creators as much as I can do. Because it's craziness to see. So, some of the stuff that the guys do are far better than what I put out there. I've been really, really lucky with my numbers, but I want other people to be just as lucky. I do want everybody to have the biggest following they can do. And sometimes all it takes is an additional person just to share it out. So we're watching Dr. Rachel create some masks right now. And Dr. Rachel is obviously going to be the last one from the art-related stuff. So I am going to tag this stream afterwards with the fact that it's mostly art-related. Nerdy Neo is criminally low. It's criminal. I mean, considering some of the conversation and how long he's been doing it, he has definitely earned a bigger audience. He's definitely earned a bigger audience. And yes, hell yeah, great community. And that's what it's all about, Ref. That's what it's all about, is supporting each other.
Yeah.
Supporting each other. But yeah, Dr. Rachel, because she is a doctor and she is a Rachel. I just love some of the stuff she does. And of course, she does a lot of cosplay as well. Let's see if we can find something she's done cosplay related. I wonder if she's got anything from any of her streams where she's made some cosplay related stuff. Making a TARDIS. I want to find some quick build of tiny hats, sponge painting, videos. All right, let's see what we've got. Aha! Right, let's go for this. It's taken over the stream. Oh, Melly K gives a Tommy membership. I have to, sweetheart. Thank you very much indeed. How fucking big was that? Freaking alert. Botrix alert. It's so big. Oh dear, ladies, why is it so big? That's crazy, crazy, crazy. It's freaking massive. Oh dear, thank you very much indeed. That's made me laugh. It's made me laugh. It's chuckled me. That is chuckled me. So, Melly K, thank you very much indeed. That's incredibly generous of you. Horny Alf, yes, you passed 700 subs yourself. I know. I was quite pleased to see it. And Lady Erin D has been gifted a membership. See, absolutely awesome person to receive a membership. Lady Erin's a fantastic mog. Eclectic Goat, Tombi, curious, how much use do you think shorts have for a channel? Okay, I need to do more. And the reason why I say that is there's certain avenues for generating views for your channel. If you're only doing live content, then you're not getting any potential views from your shorts and therefore driving engagement, driving new people to your channel in a similar way that if you're not doing long-form videos, recording them and uploading, you're missing out on those audiences. Now, there's 3 ways that YouTube likes to drive its ad revenue. Long-form, primary. Shorts, secondary. Live streaming, last. So, because that's the way that they want to push their ad revenue, that's the kind of like exposure you're going to get. If you're just doing solo streams, if you're just doing live streams like myself, I would say 99.9% of my stuff is all live, you're going to get a smaller kind of like push than if you were doing shorts as well, than if you're doing long form as well. So take the opportunity, if you can, to create shorts, even if it's a 1 minute to 3 minutes, because shorts are anything between 1 minute and 3 minutes. Has to be vertical, of course. But definitely put that stuff out there of different extracts from your videos. Because I run most of my stuff, like I say, eclectic, I've got my second channel, which is my Tombi Does Mobile channel. I stream everything to that channel as well, but specifically in a vertical orientation. And all of the games that I play, I make sure the most important information, the character maps and stuff like that, are in that panel as well. So if I want to later create a short for a particular session, Marvel Rivals was the most recent one I did. All I've got to do is download that video from that second channel and just cut out what I don't need, and I can just upload it. I can put additional stuff over the top, some visuals and things, and it does drive engagement. I just don't do it enough. And because of that, I could say that some of my growth is smaller, and you may find exactly the same thing. You may find that your growth is a lot better once you start using some of these other avenues, especially considering YouTube pushes them more than live streaming, because they're shorter and they get in front of more people, so their ad revenue is higher on it. Nutsakes, how you doing, brother? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, East Roader, I hate vertical, but okay. I mean, the thing is that vertical streams, vertical views are not for everybody, granted. But if you're lurking, say you're just lurking and you're in bed and you're on your mobile anyway, there's no real difference between a vertical stream, which is targeted just to the important part of the screen, versus a desktop orientation, so having it sideways. Because the thing is, the second you've got this screen that you're watching right now sideways on a mobile device, it's going to be incredibly hard for you to see that text bottom left. It just becomes ultimately a lot smaller. Whereas if I've set up a vertical stream that has that text bottom left, but that's now 3/4 of the screen, you can read it. So there's use cases that you have to be aware of with it. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody, but I do find that a lot of people do watch it if they want to lurk. They do watch it if they want to lurk. Right, okay. So that is Dr. Rachel as well. I'm going to also drop her Twitter into chat as well. And Malika is 100% correct here. Shorts are a discovery queue for a lot of people, especially in the economy where everything is constantly pulling your attention more than ever. Having a snippet of your channel can be powerful. Correct. And that's the avenue. And this is why I've only just recently started, and it's Smoother DJ's fault for the inspiration, so I blame you, mate. But I blame you in thanks. Smooth creates a lot of music-related videos, especially extending some of the tunes they listens to. I've taken inspiration from that and done some myself. And so if I go into analytics for a second. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, over the course, so I don't get. So on a normal stream, I'll even so let's say we have a really good stream. I'll have 200 views of that stream. Fine, that'll be once a day. Next day, another one, 200 streams. So over the course of the week, you're looking at 1,400 views through all of the live streams. The 6 videos that I put out for music, I have got 1,400 views from those 6 videos, just by themselves. So when you're looking at the views in the last 48 hours, and 1,200 to 14 are just from those videos, I'm shooting myself in the foot for not putting out more content like that, because it's bringing more people into the channel. Shorts are no different. It's just shorts are easier to create because obviously you only have to worry about 1 minute to 3 minutes of content. So yeah, just need to improve on it. I'm not doing too bad on the old musics. Not perfect. Not perfect at all. But it's a step in the right direction for something I've never. I mean, looking at the numbers. So the Cyberpunk, the first one, Rebel Path, 366. The cello version, 155. Some Baldur's Gate 3, 133. The next one, 60. Shattered from Final Fantasy 16, 247. 100 on one of the other tunes. 111 on Cyberpunk. Divinity. Now, the thing is that what I also notice is that there's specific tunes from each of these soundtracks that people do love, and it's clear because you get more engagement on it. So this is another thing that I'm going to be doing, is having a look at what music. Oh, you brought in more bacon, have you? No, but she's silly twat. He's looking for the bacon that she dropped. You're not going to find it. I flashed it. It gone. Where's my control? Let me just sidestep this for a second. Get my camera. Come on, turn on. Ah, run out of go juice. Shit. Scheiße. She was just sat behind me, looking all grumpled, as if to say, "Dad, where's my bacon? Where's my bacon?" I don't understand doing short reels on platforms like Instagram either. I recorded some Mario gameplay and got us 100k views on it. Holy shit. I managed to pull some of that traffic over to YouTube X. Holy shit, 100,000 views. That's crazy. The most I've ever got on a short is 2,000, and it's where I stabbed Astarion at the start of Baldur's Gate 3. So yeah, if you can drive some additional content or some additional, I need a cable. If you can drive some additional traffic to your channel, whether it's through shorts, whether it's through Christ, you could use anything. Instagram, websites, Twitter, anything at all. Use what's out there as a kind of like stepping stone. It's a gateway. You've got to view these things as gateway.
Yeah.
I do use Linktree for all my links because I see that as the gateway for everything. But you still got to get people to get into the gate, and with that, you're going to hook them in with Twitter. You're going to hook them in with YouTube, Discord. Use your Linktree wherever you can do. I'm glad you think shorts are easy. I find them. I didn't say so you're misquoting me. I find them easy to create and easy to generate, but it's fucking boring content and nothing worse than just sitting there just churning out the same stuff. Didn't say they were enjoyable.
It depends what they are.
So Rick is correct. Your suicide fall in World of Warcraft after you accidentally dismounted from a huge height was also big and hilarious. So if I was to go into my shorties, where is it?
I think one I have from me taking out the polar bear boss in Icarus has like 3,000 views.
Mm.
And it did that in 24 hours.
Yeah.
I was shocked. And then, but it just went quiet after that.
Warcraft, and yeah, I was playing with the wife. I was collecting some resources, and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to fly to the top of this mountain. And as I get to the top, I accidentally touched my mouse. Not what I really wanted to press right now. And dismounted myself in the sky with no ability to save myself. Dead.
Fuck my fucking life.
Yes, Tombi. Fuck my fucking life. Indeed.
Hey, at least you didn't lose the mount.
Yeah. I didn't. Yeah, and that's a good thing with World of Warcraft. You don't really ever lose anything apart from time. And it is a massive time sink. Right, okay, so that will be it. Let's call it a day there. Major Zap, what you got coming up next, sir? What are you doing?
I'm just chilling.
I'm going to link your channel whilst you're Major Zap. But obviously, thank you very much indeed for joining me today. It's always a pleasure. Major Zap's on 299 subscribers. Why is he not at 300? Why, chat? Why? Let me drop his link.
Thank you.
No, you're most welcome. Most welcome. Okay. Yep, Ref, watch that stream. Yeah, there's so many. Fucking Jesus Christ, yeah. Horny Alf says, my shot of Tombi falling down the elevator shaft in Lethal Company was hilarious. The best part of it was the thud of the bell at the end as it hit me in the back of the head and I died. Apparently, TikTok is also back up. Didn't take them long. But yes, make sure you sub to everybody in chat. The mods and the wrenches have been dropping links left, right, and centre. Sub to Major Zap as well. Let's see if we can get him over 300. Let's see if we can. Yes, he is now at 300. Nice.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Remember to definitely, if you go to sub to anybody that you've seen on the show today, make sure you go into one of their videos, like it, comment if you can do, and then subscribe. Make sure you do that. Otherwise, YouTube will delete that subscription after 24 hours because it thinks you're a bot, which just kind of sucks. And that's the last thing content creators or streamers need. So, many thanks to Maria, Dani, Eric, Stunning and Brave Megatron, Mozamboni, and Dr. Rachel, who I've highlighted today. Links for them will be in the description as soon as I finish. But Major Zap, thank you for joining me. Chat, I thank you all. And let me grab Osaka's link again as well. She's asked incredibly nicely. So let's drop Osaka's Bacon Sunny. How you doing, brother? You've just caught us. As we were just leaving. As we were just calling it a day. So, outro time. See if you can see another one of your favorite creators. Till next time. Bye.
So let's wrap up of the spotlight. Sunday with you, it's a treat. Tombi's highlighted all the creators. We have shared and shown some light about creators we know and love. They make the content we can't get enough of. The grind of being small can really be tough. Every Sunday we show love. We build our community and family, making space for the ones who are like me. But this is more than marks and they're more than creators. I call them friends, now I'll see you later. Spotlight, sunlight, spotlight, spotlight, Sunday, spotlight, spotlight, Sunday, spotlight, spotlight, Sunday, spotlight. Reach out to me to get involved. Thank you all, we'll see you later. Spotlight, Sunday, spotlight, spotlight, Sunday, spotlight. Reach out to Tombi to get involved. Thank you all, and we'll see you later.